Hey, what's up, guys? I am at the 7-day mark for when I head out to AM Worlds this year, and I thought it'd be a fun video series to do where every day I post a little bit of what's in my bag, so that way when we get to Worlds next Tuesday, you guys will know what I'm throwing. So we're gonna start off with the bag. I just got recently, not too long ago, a nice new pound bag. I got a custom Octothorpe with the orange and teal and a pink inliner. Very happy with it. Like I said, I just got that recently, so only a couple rounds in on it so far, but it's doing great. And we're gonna go ahead and start. So day 1 is gonna be my distance drivers, or I guess day 7 is gonna be my distance drivers, working our way down till putters and the day before we're at Worlds. So with that being said, my first distance driver is a Kahoo OS. For you guys that don't know, I am sponsored by RPM, so a lot of these videos and my discs in my bag are RPM. But all my distance drivers are a version of their Kahoo. They have 3 different types, and I have all 3. So like I said, we have the Kahoo OS. You'll see a very stable disc, 13 speed. This is for if I'm ever in trouble. Like say I'm in a bush on the left side and I need to throw something out on Andy to hit the gap, but I need the disc to definitely get to the right. This is my go-to. As you can see, it's fairly new, not marked up very much. Luckily, have not had to use it very often, but that is what this is for. Then you get into our stock run of Kahoos. So this is their go-to, the normal basic one. It is slightly stable for me, especially on a backhand. So what I use this for primarily is if I have a headwind or if there's a lot of trouble to the right of the fairway, I will pull this out instead just to make sure that I don't end up right. This is going to finish left for me no matter what. I can rely on it to finish left for me. And that is what this is in the bag for. But then we get into my actual drivers. So my go-to drivers are the Kahoo XGs. They're a little bit more flippy. I get a nice little S shape out of it, and I actually bag 2 of them. So this is my go-to one. If you've ever played around with me before, you've definitely seen me throw this. It's got the sweet Jenny Umstead stamp on it. Shout out to a fellow RPM player. Got to meet her in Texas and snagged one of her discs, and it's been in the bag ever since. But you'll see this one's a little bit more domey than the other ones. Like I said, it just gets me that nice S shape, or I can throw a nice little hyzer flip. So if I'm playing in the woods, in a tunnel, this is my go-to because I can get the flip up, ride straight, and then have that, slight fade at the end. And then this is just my backup one, a little bit more stable because it's fairly newer. I actually lost it at Lake Marshall beginning of the year, and I was lucky enough to get it back. They were able to ship it back to me, but you can see it has some nice lake staining on it. So, but this, again, if the headwind's not super strong enough to make me want to go to the stock Kahoo, I will throw this one instead of the blue, so that way it doesn't have quite as much S to it. But yeah, that is my distance drivers. Like I said, we're going to do a little bit different section of the bag every day for the 7 days, and come 1 week from today, I will be competing in AM Worlds again. So super excited. I've been playing great, and we'll see how it goes. But thanks, and come back tomorrow to see the fairway drivers.